created the festival back in, I can't even remember right now how long it's been. It's been quite a while, but there was no celebration of Black History Month in the city of Seattle, so I approached the Seattle Center to create a festival, and they were game.
One of the things that's so fascinating to me about Festival Sundiata is I come from a place where festivals are like such a part of holding on to your history and memory, and so festivals for me have been really a big part of my life, you know, and a really interesting part of retaining like music tradition, but also like being who you are in the present and bringing all that you are with you on as you romp down the parkway, you know, and dance. But one of the things that's interesting about Festival Sundiata is that I heard that one of the initial performances was by Gil Scott-Heron. Like, amazing! Like, I wish I could have been at that. So if Festival Sundiata could present a Gil Scott-Heron of today, like that would be amazing. It would be presenting like today, connecting back to the past in these like really interesting ways.
You'll experience a lot of music at Festival Sundiata. A lot of music, some dance, some visual art. It seems to be not only the history that's being celebrated, but the contemporary culture is being celebrated, the contemporary African American culture. So I think there'll be something for everybody at the festival.
Well, they should experience the diaspora of the multiple cultures around the world, black cultures, as you say, Africans, Haitians, Dominican Republicans, and Cubans. All that should be on the world stage at Festival Sundiata. It gives you a chance to travel around the world, but just in Seattle get a bit of exposure. And hopefully everyone who comes is enlightened and want to learn a little bit more. You know, explore the new opportunities and the new visions that they have experienced.
Oh my goodness. Festival Sundiata is like that Thanksgiving meal when you go and you try to get everything on your plate. Where a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this, and then by the time you finish you have this huge plate and you're like, oh my goodness, I've put too much on here that I'm not going to be able to eat. But then you want more, and then you end up eating the whole plate and going back for more. And that's what Festival Sundiata is. I was a stage manager for Festival Sundiata, and at one point, you know, it's everything. It's music, it's poetry, it's all those different voices. So no matter what you like or what you've never experienced, you're going to get a piece of that. And it's deep, and it's heritage. And when you walk into the buildings, and we just take over Seattle Center, right? And so when you walk into the buildings, you feel that love and that energy of what Black culture is really about and how people are trying to express themselves. And you don't know where to go. You're like, do I go to the poetry? Do I go see the visual? Do I go? And then you figure out a way to go experience a little bit of everything, and then you take it in, and by the end of the day, you're like, wow.